What's up, doggies? Welcome back to another episode. Today I am behind bars. Just gonna be a short one today on handlebar setup for the Surron. First of all, just like to say thanks for watching and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to the Surronster for hitting 100k subscribers. Great effort, brother. The handlebars are the thing that connect you to your bike. So they're the thing that hold the stability, your body positioning, how you want to ride the bike, the power, the braking, pretty much everything. So if you change the bars to suit you, you'll probably love your bike even that little bit more. So first thing you need is, you need a bike. The most asked question that I get about this bike and is, what is your handlebar setup? I've got a few options that I'm going to run through. Best thing about these bikes is you can pretty much go any bar you want on them. I have the BMX handlebars with a BMX stem on a MTB cross motorcycle, you could call it, so she's a real piece of work, this one. So my current handlebar setup is the BMX setup. The reason I like this one is because I can run a 60mm reach stem and I've got a 5.75 inch rise on the handlebars. This is the stock setup. With these handlebars I found that they were quite flat across there. So my BMX setup is 6 back, 4 up, which fits my hands perfectly, and it also means that I can have my elbows in a comfortable position and be really aggressive on the bike. The 60mm stem gives me that little bit more rider room, which I think everyone is looking for on these bikes, because they're not your full-size motocross bike, they're more like the mountain bike. Now this is a stock stem. I think this measures at about 40 to 45mm, so a 60mm reach stem is going to give you another 15mm up front. I did have a 55mm BMX stem on there with the Surron bars, but again that bar combination was not comfortable at all. This is a very popular bar, being the Dydy bar. They're at 85mm rise, and if we get the comparison, you can see that the height of the bar is a lot more, but it also has a bit more of that up sweepy feel to it, which will help you get your elbows in a more comfortable position. You won't be sort of slouched over, elbows in. So they are a great bar. I know the Surron still uses them. The rental bar is another option. Now these bars are carbon fiber, so super light. These ones do have a direct mount stem, so would fit straight on your forks, which would bring it down a few more inches, so creating a more of a motorbike feel. Now this is good if you're a little fella, or you come from a motorbike background, maybe racing 65, 85s. So great option for the smaller guys. So working off all these arrangements, the stock bars, in my opinion, no good. Don't like the degrees, don't like the up sweep, don't like the back sweep. I think they're too small also. The next step would be these Dydy bars. Now plans are for myself is I would like to get another Surron and set that up, and I will run these bars on that second Surron. Actually, I think they're really good for wheelies. They're a good shape, good height. I will get a stem that rises them up. The difference between my BMX setup and mountain bike setup though is these run a 22mm bar through there, whereas this is a 31mm bar. So you will need to set up your stem with your bars. If you do run a BMX setup, plenty of options right up to 65mm reach if you liked. If you run a mountain bike setup, all the good stuff seems to be about that 45mm mark. If you want to run a bike that suits you best, I guess you need to know what you're riding the bike for. So this bike is my off-road monster. So I want to have that with chromoly handlebars, really comfortable, aggressive over the front, up sweep so my elbows can sit in a good position. The second bike that I will run will be an on-road setup for pretty much wheelies and just stunt riding. So I do want the higher setup to help with the wheelies and set in a comfortable position, but I would run a shorter stem and I think take away the crossbar so you can get the raw leg up wheelies. But as always, thank you for watching. If you haven't given the video a thumbs up already, hit the thumbs up button, and I appreciate you guys checking in, checking out. Let's ride. Peace.